Welcome back to the channel. I think it's time we try to get the chicken coop special running. Well, the spark was intermittent and Bocephus thinks the condenser was at fault. So I ordered a condenser and a coil and points. I'm planning on only putting this on for now. I'm not going to put this stuff on. And then I had a problem. This got sheared in two pieces. The keyway. So I got a new keyway, and let's put it together and see what happens. Okay, so we got it back together. I'll set the camera on the tripod and spin it by hand. Let's see if we get a decent spark now, a consistent spark, because that's what it was missing. Well, that seems pretty consistent. I guess we'll put it together, see what happens. Success. Bocephus was right. I hate to admit that. Well, the engine started, but wouldn't you know, the sprocket. I noticed the sprocket is crooked. I spun the back wheel, and it's real tight here. But when you go around to the other side, look how far out it is. Maybe I can, let's see, let me line this up for you so you can see. Oh man, like right there. You can see how crooked it is? So no bueno. I'm going to take the sprocket off and see if I can maybe bend that, the little mount for the sprocket. You know, I get it running, I do all this stuff, I put bearings in it, tires on it, a new recoil, a new carburetor, and then I still got to fix stuff. After a lot of grunting and physical work, here's what I got. Look how straight it is now. It looks pretty good. I can't believe it was so crooked, like an elephant stepped on one side of it, but it seems pretty good now. Okay, I'm going to run it on this little makeshift stand. Hopefully it starts up as easy as it did before. And that was a lot of physical labor. Okay, let's see if this old girl will... Come on, do it with one pull, baby. Something's wrong with our clutch. It didn't seem to want to release the tire, release the drive. I don't know if you can adjust it. Man, I get it running, then I just keep getting more problems. use my dead blow hammer on here. Got that off. It looks like I got to get a Allen. Okay, I got the clutch off. There's probably points in it I'd like to lubricate, so these can come out a little freer. There's like a snap ring on here, so I'm going to take this thing apart and see what I can do to make it not grunt and groan so much. That's my job as an old man. I'm going to get this thing running tens again. I got to get this clutch fixed. Get this thing in the light. That could be, there's like some galling on it. I'm going to clean this really good, and I'm going to kind of prep this surface a bit too. See, there's some pieces of clutch on there. She's no trailer queen, boys. Well, I got the clutch cleaned up. Okay, I'm going to show you how a centrifugal clutch works if you don't know. All right. Now this piece here goes into this drum. This is like a brass insert sort of thing. I can't remember what it's really called. Anyway, that fits in like this. The crankshaft of the engine goes through here, and it comes out here, and then there's a nut with a washer. So what happens is the motor is spinning this, and this doesn't turn. It's got the chain around it, which goes to the back tire, so it just spins like this. Now, once the motor speed picks up, you can see these springs. These three shoes will go. They go out. So when they go out, they grip onto the side of this. So it goes from this to this spinning with it. It's real simple. Okay, I got this clutch all cleaned up. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this 400 sandpaper, and I'm just going to clean off the area and in the drum and on these steel, I'm not sure what you call them, clutch friction thingamaroos. I'm going to clean them up. Okay, I got these cleaned up. Got the inside of the drum cleaned up. And I've cleaned the these two surfaces, which are going to go back together. I'm going to put a little bit of disc drum brake wheel bearing grease, because this is like a maintenance thing with these. You have to do that. My friend next door, she has a Coleman, and she started it up the other day, and it was making a god-awful noise. I bet it needs this done to it. So I'll put that in here. So we'll just coat this with this grease. And the Chicken Coop Special hasn't had grease in anything for I don't know how many years. Okay, so now, without getting grease on the friction areas, we'll just stick this back in. I'm just going to grease this a little bit. And we'll just stick these together. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm going to put the snap ring back on it. Okay. Now we'll put it on and maybe we can get this horse galloping. All right, let's get this clutch back on. Okay, let's see if this clutch is going to work. Put the choke on. See how many pulls it takes. Pulls? Maybe I don't need so much choke. Yeah, I do. Come on, what do you want? I'm coming off the stand. It started in like 3 pulls before. What happened? More. What the deal? Oh, for God's sakes. You're killing me, Swallows. What's the problem? Oh, you're coming off. Coming off of our engine stand. Freak. I don't know what's happening. You want the good news or the bad news? The bad news is we still have a spark issue. I changed this out, like Bocephus said, and for a second I thought it was going to fix it, but no. It just seems to have an intermittent spark. I still have this magneto or coil, whatever you want to call it, I can try. I hate to use new stuff because it's so crappy. I do have points, but you know what? I'm going to leave the points out of it. I'm going to put this in it, and hopefully that will fix it. Hopefully that's been the problem the whole time. So anyway, the one thing I think that we did fix was, well that I fixed. The sprocket's straight now. It was so bent. The video, I was already looking at it. It doesn't show you how crooked this was. It was bad. And I think I fixed this clutch. I think that bushing, look at it. Look how freely it spins now. So, and you know, and there's still, even besides that, I need to do something with this, because once you, when you go the opposite direction, this thing just falls out. There's nothing really to hold it. So that is super annoying. So that needs to be fixed too. So we're close. And my next video, I will take off this cover again. If I had $1 every time I've had this cover off, I'd have a few bucks. But anyway, we'll pick this back up. I'll put the coil in and we'll see. Hopefully we'll see what's happening. Get this thing running. So that's it for today. If you want to hit the like, subscribe if you want. It's free. I appreciate it. And we'll get this thing going. I haven't come this far to give up yet. The chicken coop special must run. So anyway, that's it for today. Take care, everybody.